Maceo. Oh yeah, Pat. I got chastised about what a catch was today from Mr. Boga. I guess I know what a catch is now. Yes, I know now. Tangent was my fault. Tangent, I apologize. It was my fault. I appreciate that. Apologize. Appreciate that, classmate.
Seconds. Coming in.
Start to miss Glaze up.
'Woo! It's that time. It's time for the dopest sports show on radio to invade your airwaves. It's The Crush, streaming live on the Sensation Station Network and also broadcasting on WBLZSports.com. I am your humble co-host, EGlaze, and with me as always, it's that guy Maceo. Heard. What's happening, Heard?
Hey, what's up, brother? What's going on, Glaze?
You going skull cap day, man?
Yeah, man. I went with the little Scully today.
He going Scully today.
I couldn't find my all black fitted.
So you went Scully today, man?
I just went with my Scully because it kind of matched my shoes.
Feel you, man.
Yeah, you know how I am. Wide house, baby. Wide house, baby.
After your boys made a successful trip out there to the east, the west. What is that, west, east?
What's that?
Dominique's estate.
We went east.
Went east.
We went east.
We call it Dominique's estate. We didn't go to his house. We went to the estate.
Yeah, shout out to Dominique.
And after covering
Wilkins.
celebration bowls and basketball game, whoo, what a weekend. But we back here as we are on Mondays, 8 to 10. It's just me and her today, man. And boy, the topics, there are so many topics.
They are, man. You sent me a list. It's a long time since you sent me a list like that.
Yeah, man. I just had too many. I had to put them out there.
Yeah,
man.
It was a long time since you sent me something like that, man.
So
but
we talking everything today. We got some celebration bowl. We talking.
Right.
We talking some Jerry Richardson.
Ooh.
We talking some bowl games. We talking some Georgia State winning their first bowl.
Shout out to Georgia State.
We got
big time. Shout out Georgia State.
We got to talk about a young fella that, we wrong. I admit I said some wrong things, but hopefully he gets to play because of he was
Who you
found.
wrong about?
Nate Trez a little bit.
We're gonna talk Nate Trez. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We got some college. We covered some basketball this weekend.
Hey man, we do it all. We do it all.
We also we're gonna brag a little bit. We talked to Dominique Wilkins too, y'all. For y'all that know.
Quietly, I'm a better basketball player than any other sport that ever played. Quietly.
You sure?
Yeah, you remember the intramural, the running rooks?
The running rooks.
We won the championship.
Won the championship.
I averaged 10 in the intramural.
Hey, what were you, inside, outside?
Man, I was the point guard. What?
We're going to talk about all that, man.
I was willing, but we ain't going to talk about that. Let's keep going.
But before we get into all that, Maceo.
Yes, sir.
You know what the hot topic is.
Uh-oh.
It's one phrase.
We're going to, okay, let's go.
What is a catch?
What is a catch? So
you talk to a referee.
Okay.
Maceo,
oh, you're teasing.
Okay, doing a little tease.
Okay.
Because our hot topic, we got to talk about it, Mace, man.
What is a catch?
And I've seen in different places, catches is one thing, but in the NFL, it seems to be a little different. You had a chance to talk to a ref today.
I talked to a ref today, and My head was spinning.
Yeah.
But I mean, now I know what a catch. It's the difference between a receiver and a runner, or excuse me, receiver and a rusher.
We gotta get that into
It's two different things.
We breaking out everything.
Two different things.
And yo, y'all don't have to keep tagging me and telling me what the definition is. My head exploded. I saw a lot of y'all saying, Glade, this is the definition of a catch in the NFL. I get it, but I don't get it. Because to me, it looked one way, but I mean, in every other field, all that. Also, man, we're going to talk about these, for all the people in Georgia, man, we got to get some shout out to these champions that came out and went on the road. We're going to talk about all the champions that played.
Hayfield Charter be in the building Wednesday.
And, you know, we also do our crush rundown like we always do. And it's Monday.
Right.
So that means we got some reallys to give away.
Reallys. I got some reallys. Dwayne keep talking really, Maceo.
Reallys are here. Reallys. For everybody who don't know, in the 9 o'clock hour, we do reallys because Mondays, some of y'all still tripping out there.
Man, I got some real petty reallys.
Y'all like be
real petty.
Tripping out there.
Yeah.
What is wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Stop it. But
yeah, Dwayne just vouched for my basketball skill. We shooting in front yard.
All right, man. See, I say he's shooting in front yard.
Right. Well, Coach Dollar, do I tell my Coach Dollar story again?
Hey man, you said Coach Dollar kicked y'all.
Hey man, 1, 2, 3. See you next year.
we about to take a break and see you next. He said 1, 2, 3. See you next year. That was the
1, 2, 3. See you next year. That's how he cut us.
Hey man, we'll be right back for the hot topic. Stay with us.
Hey, listen.
What's up, everybody? Y'all hear him, right?
I am the greatest figure 8 drill runner ever. Nobody can do figure 8 drill like me, baby. And the ball won't touch the floor. I'm your guy to lead the figure 8 drill.
Figure 8 drill.
Because I don't never get tired. I'm one of those. I'm that guy.
What's up, everybody? You know, we're going in today,
One time for Niscalate. You already know, D. You know.
We're going in today. Hot topic up next. We jumping on this catch. Maceo talk to an NFL ref. We're going to try to break it down, man, because even though Ben Roethlisberger threw that horrible pass, that was ridiculous, man. How you throw that pass? I think he's trying to sabotage Mike Tomlin's job. That's what I think he's trying to do. What do you think, Leah?
No, I ain't even hear you.
I know you got your super earphones on.
I mean, like this, like.
Hey, so look. Our producer, she got some new headphones.
She got these super headphones.
Right,
and she act like she can't
Tia,
hear
what
us.
up? Tia, Merry Christmas to you too. Tia, what up? What up?
She act like she can't hear us. But
hey.
I can't.
Mike.
Okay, I'm listening.
MJ, now listen. This I was a jump shooter. I was a slasher.
You said you didn't shoot that J.
I shoot the J. I developed the J in Intramural.
Wow.
When you were 19, that was the
I'm a leader. I'm a leader on the floor. And I play defense. Yeah, bruh. Earth Wind.
He's a leader.
Yeah, Earth Wind more than over here talking crazy, y'all.
Hey, how was Winterfest?
Earth Wind was at
Yeah,
Winterfest.
he was the one that called in grade 3 that I told you about. This is Earth Wind. I don't know but one Earth Wind ever.
10 seconds. Oh, we need to charge.
Hey, man, we're about to jump into the hot topic for the day where we talk about the thing that's just kind of pressing right now. And for us, or for me, when I set this up, the one thing that I kept hearing about and Maceo kept hearing about and we kept talking about, what is a catch?
I know what a catch is now.
As y'all remember yesterday during the Pittsburgh Steelers game, Ben Roethlisberger threw a pass to Jesse James. He turns around, knee hits, stretches the ball across the goal, balls bumbles, incomplete pass. Even though they thought it was a touchdown for about 5 minutes, took them 5 minutes to realize it wasn't a touchdown. So Maceo, what did you learn today?
So, y'all know I go on these Twitter rants and I do the crazy stuff that I do. You never know who paying attention, who listening to what you do. So I get a text message that says call me all cap letters. Don't recognize the number, so I'm like, who is this?
Who cussing you?
So I was like, when they ain't respond, I was like, let me call the number. So Mr. Jerome Bogle, NFL referee, Doug High, y'all know what it is. So he was like, hey man, listen, let me educate you about what a catch is.
Oh, When they say that, everybody get that
Right.
talk to.
So
talk to.
In our conversation, it's a term for receivers, people who catch the football, complete the process. So it's the catch, the turn, and possessing the ball all the way through the end zone. It's not a break the plane thing. So everybody wants to talk about break the plane. If you are a rusher, then as you break the plane, that is a touchdown. A pass catcher has to complete the process. Ball can't bumble, the ball can't hit the ground, the ball has to be clean through the scoring process. That's why it was ruled out of catch.
So my only question I would be asking, Mr. Bogan knows he has to deal with this all the time.
Right,
in the league
right.
So if he'd have took 2 steps and that would have happened, would it have still been a catch or not a catch?
The 2 steps, what are you talking about?
Let's say it would have been at the 4-yard line, he catches it, turns around, steps 1, 2, cross the plane. Would that he would be considered a rush at that point?
No. Because he caught the ball.
So he catches. So
if you if I hand you off the ball, it's not about your steps.
Well,
that's what we got to understand. It's not about your steps.
Well, listen to what I'm saying. If he catches at the 6-yard line,
right,
catches it, he ruined 3 yards,
right,
and he goes across the line,
right, and he bumbles the ball. He didn't complete the process. Completing the process is going to. So basically, what you want to tell your receivers, anybody who catch the football, don't dive.
I got to ask that question a little deeper.
Don't dive.
Because you saying at any point, if you catch the ball at the 50 and run that far,
you have to complete the process.
I got to ask that question.
The ground, that's not completing the process. So, because I asked that question. So, what happens if I catch a slant and I go 70 yards and I dive? And if the ball hits the ground and come out my hands, I didn't complete the process. It's not a play.
After running 70 yards.
It's not a play. You have to complete the process.
I gotta check that. 70-yard run, and he crosses the line, and that ain't a catch.
Again, this is what we have to teach. This is what you have to teach, basically, grown, because in high school and college, that's a touchdown.
So you run 70 yards.
You didn't complete the process. It's about completing. Now, if you're a rusher, wait,
I'm asking, if you catch the ball 70 yards,
you didn't complete the process. You better not die.
That's just like saying if he fumbles, so you strip the ball, that ain't a complete. What?
Didn't complete the process.
I gotta check that. 70-yard run?
No, don't dive. Again, now if they had to run a tight end reverse where they handed him the ball on that play, that's a touchdown because he was a rusher and not a receiver. That's the rule.
70-yard run.
You have to complete the process. EGlaze. If you don't complete the process, they're not considering it a catch. No way, shape, form, or fashion.
I gotta check that base.
Was you gonna challenge Mr. Bogan?
I just had to call him and see. Can I get his number?
Yeah.
Let's bring him on the line.
Well, we can't do that till the season over.
Okay, I'm just saying. We're gonna have to bring. Let's pocket that.
No doubt.
And let's get him on the line.
But it's the rule.
And we're gonna ask him that question online.
It's the rule.
The 70-yard run, he crosses the line. It ain't a catch.
You better not dive. You didn't complete the process.
Captain Chaos said Julio Dover crossed the goal line and the ball came out against the Bucks. When? I gotta check that out.
He talking about that play when Julio Dover, he had the ball in his
yeah.
He put the ball in his right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it came out, right?
It did come out.
But that was a touchdown.
It was a touchdown.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
We come back, man. We're gonna talk about Jerry Richardson when we come back. We're gonna get the ref on the line, y'all. Yeah, it's gonna happen. So we'll be right back.
Hey, Steelers fans are salty. Oh, my bad. Even Benny said it wasn't the catch. And he's still a fan, y'all. Hey, I'm just saying. Shout out to Kobe Bryant getting both jerseys retired tonight. I meant to tag EGlaze in this picture. Let me tag EGlaze in this picture, y'all.
No, you can have Kobe. Have his night, Kobe. Hey, get the hell out the court, man. Get the hell out the court.
Yeah, Benny, he was a receiver, and that's what we have to understand. It's the difference between a receiver and a runner. When you catch the ball, you don't turn into a runner. You're a receiver. Now, if they hand you the ball, that's what he kept trying to get me to understand. If you hand off the ball, so if you were just like the quarterback, when y'all see when the quarterback jump over And remember, he reached the ball out.
I ain't worried about
Slapped
that.
him the
I'm asking if he runs 70 yards.
He didn't complete the process.
Cause Julio did that, like he said, he crossed it and he dropped it. It was a touchdown.
and that's what he was saying. He said they had a 3-hour meeting about that this morning. It's gonna be a rule change.
It's very inconsistent if that's the case.
Very. But like me personally, I think they should take out instant replay. Cause the game moves so fast. Like, just call it and let us live with it. Cause you got replay now. With replay, you can slow it down to the like dog. The referee don't have the benefit of that doubt. Who am I though? Yeah, Benny, that's why I won the catch. Like I say, if they had ran a tight end reverse and he was rushing, it been a touchdown.
20 seconds.
Asking so you can't make America great again if the Patriots don't win.
They showed the play for the Patriots this year too. Same play when it was a touchdown. I ain't want to say nothing about that, but
Coming back.
boy, it sure look like Patriots get some good calls these days. Hey man, so we gonna get some refs on for y'all because that's craziness, man. But we're gonna talk about this Celebration Bowl, man. So this weekend the Celebration Bowl went down. North Carolina team played Grambling. Two dynamic quarterbacks, two different offenses, the last two champions of the year. Of the last 2 years. And it was moved into it. Me and Maceo was able to attend it, well, I learned one thing, Maceo. I would get my passes early from now on.
Yes, sir.
I almost saw a woman die trying to get her media pass.
And she sat on the sideline in a chair the whole game.
Oh, she was on. I didn't know where she went.
She was on the sideline. She was sitting on Grambling sideline in a chair, still wrapped up. Like, girl, stop.
So, note to self: if it's it does get cold in Georgia,
woo,
wear your big coats and your thick clothes, because you never know what's gonna happen. Because you can't take nothing for granted. But we started off that way. Me and Maceo, I got there a little early than him, and he got there a little late. Me do credentials a little slow, getting there. A little slow. So we got into the game. Your overall thought of the game, Maceo?
Twofold for me. Second year that Grambling has come here with an explosive offense, and we didn't get much offense from them.
Back-to-back years.
North Carolina A&T, Aggie Pride. If you don't know anything about Aggie Pride is real.
They travel.
They travel.
They really travel.
Which kind of brings me to another point of this game.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, sir.
I didn't know we knew that many North Carolina A&T people.
Bruh, they deep.
The cameraman Mark is one.
Mark Melvin, yeah.
Grant is one.
Yep.
Now man, it's a lot of Aggies out there. Shout out to y'all,
Aggie
man.
Pride is real.
Y'all travel well.
Aggie Pride is real.
Hey,
it's real.
I saw y'all 2 years in Atlanta. And y'all do the thing, man. Shout out to North Carolina.
Which tells you about. Hey, Coach Carter just checked in. My guy, what's up, Coach Carter? But I think one of the biggest problems with Grambling, travel-wise, they had the Bayou Classic. Then they had to turn around and travel to the SWAC Championship, and then they had to travel again to Atlanta.
Which I think
that's a lot of travel for a team in New Orleans.
I think one of those gonna go. If they're gonna keep being.
But with the SWAC Championship, this was the last year for the SWAC football championship.
That's right. It was the last year.
It was the last year for it.
Because a lot of travel, like you said, man. And
a lot of travel.
And North Carolina team basically had a couple of weeks to relax and get their game
right.
Right.
And the trip is not as far.
Right.
For North Carolina A&T as it is for Grambling.
And I never thought about it. The last 2 years, we expected Grambling to put up 30, 40 points, but we're playing that many games back to back to back. It kind of can slow you down.
Right.
We can tell. Coach is a good coach, man. I like Favre's a lot, man.
Yeah. Favre's name is coming up in a lot of big jobs, bigger jobs.
See,
gonna be interesting with that.
Because what else you said? You said you saw some things. What was your
Well, one of the biggest things. Listen to Coach Broadway in his post-game press conference, understood better because I just wondered why Grambling wasn't taking shots versus that man coverage that they saw. And one of the things that Coach Broadway said after the game was they don't care who they playing. They're going to stop the run.
I thought that was very, very interesting. He said,
Yeah.
I've never heard that concept.
Me neither.
But they put 7, 8 in the box to say, we'll cover your one-on-one outside. You can throw for 70% if you can. I don't think no many people can.
And that was the number. That was the number he said. He was like, yeah, he don't believe that a quarterback in our conference can complete 70% of his passes.
Right.
So we will leave him one-on-one and make him make those tough throws.
And I thought that was very. When he said that, I was like, I never thought of it like that.
Listen, made a lot of sense.
And they went 12-0 with that concept. That was
They went
North
12-0.
Carolina A&T's concept the whole year. We're gonna stop your run, make you throw, and I bet you won't throw 70% when you do.
Right.
And it worked because, if I hate to say it, but you think about black college football, the one or two things that they do is they do a lot of what they call RPOs.
Right.
And their quarterbacks are usually athletic.
Yeah.
So you box them in and can keep them from going outside and keep the running back in. Okay, make the quarterback throw.
The A&T RPOs were like real slow because the back was too far back, and it was like really, I didn't understand how Grambling's defensive line didn't eat it up is quicker than what they should have. It just was funny to me.
I want to talk about that as well. I'm gonna ask you about Broadway's comment about the way he do it, and could that work on the D1 level?
Okay, let's talk about it.
We'll talk about it when we come back. Stay with us, Sister Crush. Hey, what's up, y'all? We talking Celebration Bowl.
Yeah. D. Brown, what up? That's my shortstop.
HBCU
That's my shortstop.
National Championship. We're going to talk about that.
Put these Falcons on, see what these Falcons going to do tonight.
Hey, let me tell y'all, let me say, everybody out there listening, you was at a black media event when people started taking place home in the media area.
They were taking place home?
Well, they had I see 2 people had about 3 plays walking out there.
For real?
I felt like this.
Guys.
We can't do this. We can't keep stereotyping.
Come on, guys.
We can't
had to go place.
With rap on it.
That must be why I want no food left.
They had a saran wrap. Can you open the door?
That must be why I want no food left.
They were wrapping up. They were cooking to go plates.
They were like,
Hey, man.
y'all know what it
We
is.
can't go nowhere.
Hey, listen, black media events, white media events, 2 different things, baby.
We can't go nowhere. We got to go plates.
Dog. I was
Y'all know what it is.
what?
They were like, we got to do this. I don't feel like cooking tonight. That felt like my mama. I don't feel like cooking tonight. Get you a plate.
30 seconds. I know if you want to eat tonight.
Really? They were taking place home.
So like 2 or 3 of them taking place. So
Like 20 seconds.
That's why I stay on the field, y'all. That's why I don't be up there in the press box. But you miss up there in the press box.
you see everything in the press box, y'all.
I didn't need to know that.
Coming back.
Hey, man, we're back. Don't sweat the technique. Hey, man, we were just talking about the Celebration Bowl. It's an interesting thing that we've seen. Let me ask you this, Maceo.
Yes, sir.
If Coach were to take that, and I'm not trying to, because I think, we dynamic in what we do, could that have worked against, let's say you're playing a Steve McNair back in the day, could that defense have worked?
No.
He'd have killed it.
Nah, he would ate that up.
You trying to play man on my receivers?
Right. He would ate. I mean, Steve McNair proved it.
Yeah, I'd have killed it.
I mean, Steve McNair threw for more yards than most FBS quarterbacks.
So let me ask that: did it work for him because most, I can say, quarterbacks in our divisions run the ball a little bit more athletic and not the most accurate passes? Or your thoughts?
That has something to do with the design and scheme of Grambling's offense. In my opinion, was terrible.
Yeah, I ain't like it.
They never threatened the field, the middle of the field. All of their throws were outside the number throws. When you're running, and you hear me talk about this all the time, you have to have high-low concept in a passing game. When you're running a spread-like passing game, got to get a shallow cross with a deep cross behind it that opens up an outside curl and outside route on the other side.
You know better than anybody about receivers. Do you feel today's receivers aren't good at getting off the line on man-to-man like they used to? Do you think they work on? I mean, are we playing too much zone now where it's too free? Because I see now maybe that bothers kids today that you get shoved up in your mouth a little bit.
Somewhat, because I think the way a lot of the offenses are run now, you're not really asked to, beat somebody at the line.
Right.
Because a lot of times you can short motion, kind of get somebody a free release. And like say when teams, like say you play a team like Grambling and they're throwing the ball 35, 40 times, you're more apt to sit in zone.
Right.
Which I didn't understand why they never attacked the middle of the field. Like the middle of the field is wide open.
Wide open the whole game.
I mean, it's wide open. And even they had 2 or 3 opportunities where you just have to take a shot. But this is the difference in a Grambling offense who had 2 receivers who one is with Arizona Cardinals now, and another kid who was on a practice squad. They had 2 NFL receivers last year. Right. This year they had smaller like guys, and let's give the A&T corners credit. They smothered the kid that won defensive MVP, Matt.
Yeah, they smothered.
I mean, they smothered Grambling receivers.
But you remember, you see the guy they told to come. It were 2 DBs that came up,
right?
Because they were the ones. Their job was, and that's I think that's interesting that he played man because I know an offensive court. If you saw that on film, you're like, oh, we killing this.
I mean, I'm beating up the middle of the field. I didn't, as Coach Banks, just go deep. You can go deep, but again. No way in a 4 or 5 wide set that you don't run a shallow. You got to run a shallow cross to get the linebacker's attention. Mm-hmm. And you got to send somebody, hold that safety, make them linebackers move. They never attack the middle of the field. Yeah. Never.
Like you said,
it's crazy.
But you could tell last year, I think they would have hurt them because of their receivers. Like
yeah. They had big body guys that Grambling last year.
This year they were small.
They were small.
So you could play that man defense again.
And Devontae is a small kid.
He's small as well.
Kincaid he's a small kid.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're not running people into his face, trying to throw that ball outside, A&T had 2 tall DNs. Yeah. Who, cause like I say, I was standing in the end zone a couple of times, and hell, I couldn't see.
They were tall.
So I'm sitting there like, I know he can't see, but as a quarterback coach, you always teach people to throw face mask, top of the helmet.
Yeah.
But he can't see nobody outside. Put him in the middle of the field where he has a better chance to complete passes.
Well, A&T won the game 21-14. It came down to the end. It was very good toward the end. I just thought it was interesting concepts to see the game. So the MEAC has won 2 out of 3, and North Carolina A&T has won 2 of them. So very interesting to see that game. Congratulations to them Aggies.
Aggie Pride, national champions.
Aggie Pride. When we come back, we're gonna talk about somebody who might be on the come up. I'll talk to you more about it when we come back, y'all. Stay with us. It's Crush. That's interesting. I don't think they do it like they used to. They see y'all used to have to learn how to fight off the line. You know what I'm saying?
Coach Banks, they never threaten the middle of the field.
Yeah. Remember, y'all used to have to learn how to get the hands. I don't think they do that like that.
And the thing about it, so when they saw that zone, clearly it was no route. Because like I say, the linebackers were getting out of there. Like that inside slot receiver, you just got to go, when that linebacker open up, you just go take his spot. Right there. You just flash.
They would not do
it. They never, Coach Banks, they never did it.
They never did it. Very interesting.
Banks, listen, you know that and I know that. They kept throwing around. They were throwing outs and comebacks.
Reverend Quinn, what's happening, sir?
And flag routes. So I'm like, no, throw the ball, let the kid catch the ball, put the shallow. Coach Banks, Y Cali and A Cali was wide open all day long. They never threw the ball to the middle of the field.
Very interesting way they played. A very interesting game. I love to watch that film.
What was
this weekend? I love to watch that film.
Yeah.
See it from that end zone camera and be like, yo, what we y'all seeing?
No. I like, they throw that ball outside. Yeah, look here. Coach Banks. We were just talking about that media. So we supposed to be there at 9 to get our credentials.
30 seconds.
Folks didn't show up at 10:30, Coach Banks. We didn't think we were going to even get in the game, period.
We start making plans. Hey, man.
We finna go to the bar
Watch the game.
and watch the game. We're
Go
gonna
right
cover
there.
that. We're gonna cover the game from Tom, Dick, and Hank.
We're gonna go to the bank.
Coach Bank. That's the difference between
Hey, we're back, man. We're still going to that next topic, make sure. So for those who don't know, Carolina's got the new owner coming up next year.
Woo, they got problems.
Because the owner has been caught with his hand in the cookie jar a few times.
Gene Friday.
And also calling somebody out their name.
Let me see it wiggle.
So Jerry Richardson is his name, has decided that, hey, you know what? I think it's time I gave this team up, y'all.
Let me cash out.
Let me cash out.
He must got bodies gonna fall out, not skeletons. He got bodies.
They still got meat on the
Gonna fall
bone.
out.
They
Got
still got
closet.
meat on the bone.
First 48.
I ain't think about bodies, because boy, he came for that team to sell your franchise. You got issues.
Let me cash out, baby. I'm good.
Here's the thing y'all need to know. This is why he gonna count a win. When he bought the Carolina Panthers, he bought it for $206 million.
Got it for the low.
Right now, I think the estimate is 2.4.
2.4 billion.
Billion. Y'all take that math real quick.
Right.
Cash. Y'all check on that math
So
real quick.
even in this loss, it's still temporary
He
loss.
still wins.
He wins.
Well, here's the question I gotta ask you, Maceo.
Yes, sir.
Are other owners a little nervous right now?
I think they are. I think some are.
Is your owner a little nervous right now?
Nah, my owner, his skeleton's already out there.
Yeah, he got video.
He already
got
showed you what he working with.
He
and,
got video.
and he's still there.
He got video.
Somewhat. Let's call this what this is. Power.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff now that it's coming to the forefront.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys have to be sweating bullets because for so long they were able to kind of run everything the way they wanted to. Because I mean,
Talk the way you want it to.
Right.
A little bit.
They are the power. These NFL owners are elite people in society. And understand this. This is their hobbies. This is not their everyday gig. This is what they do on the side.
Yeah.
On the NFL franchises.
Yeah. This ain't their job.
Nah, this not
This ain't their corporation. I'm sorry.
Right.
They don't have
right.
jobs.
Right. So
when you got that much money, you don't have a job. You have a corporation.
Right. And we covered the Panthers for FanFest. Got to meet Mr. Richardson. Come off kind of like, I mean,
He came off rich.
Yeah.
He came off rich.
Yeah, you know.
Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, he pulled up to the front of the stadium and just jumped out his car, left the car door open.
Yeah,
Did nobody run up to it was nobody
Take
standing
my
there.
car if you want to.
Right. So I mean, he just jumped out his car. His S600 was just running as he walked into the stadium.
So let's be. He used his power. He probably intimidated a lot of people.
Right.
And people like, no, that Mr. Richardson be scared. And
Right.
and I think people just said, but I think he probably went to the point where, let me tell y'all something. For somebody to sell a NFL franchise, you did some nasty stuff. You probably got some stuff about to come out on you that NFL say we still got to investigate this. It's that bad.
Still have to investigate it, but again, because they're really, at the end of the day, they're all on the same team.
Oh yeah.
So you know, and this is not something that just happened. Let's understand that.
Oh no.
This something had been in the works, but once the investigation, you know what? Let me cash out. My 31 brothers. Listen,
Look,
gag order. Let me just ride off into the sunset.
bring all the lawyers you can. Let's keep it quiet. Let's pay out. He done paid all 3 people.
He's already paid off. Yeah, his people already.
It's a lot of hush money that's going out
A lot of hush money going on around the Carolina. But again, I mean, are we surprised? No.
But man, I just make sure you gonna sell a $2.4 billion brand.
I mean, Glaze, in society today, it probably always been, but it's more prevalent now because of, social media and stuff just doesn't go away now. I mean, who want them problems?
Boy, $2.4 billion for 206. It's not a bad. You still winning. We'll be right back.
That's that sick flip. See, we'll say we all have.
Nah, we can't go back to Freaknik. Let that shit roll, T.
What is Freaknik?
I don't know what it is.
What is Freaknik?
Somebody told me about it. I ain't never heard of Freaknik.
I never heard of Freaknik.
I ain't touched nobody. I was at track meets. I was at track. Every year, I was at track.
I don't even know what is this Freaknik thing y'all speak of.
I was at track area.
Thank God for no social media, no Instagram, no Snapchat.
Y'all ain't pull up no cameras on them.
Like, can't nobody be like, oh, you was that freak nigga. What the pictures? What the pictures? Man, shout out to buddy from Trio Treats, man. Wow. How much money was he making?
Tree who?
You ain't seen the dude who was selling the weed brownies?
Oh.
And they bust him? He was selling $100 pans.
Damn.
You get a pan of brownies for $100.
$100.
He probably
Wow.
killing
Dog,
it.
and when they busted
30
him,
seconds.
dog, he had a back seat full of cupcakes, all
bet he
kinds of
made
man. He
killing.
was killing. They were showing the message. Kids at Westlake, Banneker, everybody. They were like, "Oh man, dog, come on, man, come on, Glade, come on."
Damn.
Coming back.
What is yo? Leave the kids alone, man.
Trio treats, baby, trio treats,
Trio
trio treats.
Coming back.
Hey, we go to part 2 of that because now Puff Daddy had to come and say his little thing.
Stop,
Now Colin Kaepernick said he want to be a part of it.
stop.
Now Steph Curry said he want to be a part of it. Look, let's be real about something. The NFL is a very good old boy network. We'll say it like that, and to be able to get a franchise, first of all, you got to have liquid of double with the amount of the franchise. You got to
Right.
come about $4.8 billion
Right.
to have that. To be able to
Roughly
take
need
over
$5 billion, baby. Need $5 billion.
So you need about
On
$5 billion
standby.
to be able to take that. And if you got that, then that's why then they got to vote you in. Them 31 owners have to say,
Yes, sir. You gotta get in the circle.
we want you in our circle. It is a very exquisite club. Funny that they let somebody foreign go in for a black person, but we're gonna keep it moving on that though.
Oh, man, it's just but listen.
I'm just saying.
It got to make sense. It got to make dollars and cents for those guys. Again, tight knit fraternity. These guys, I mean, they all in cahoots together. You
Yeah.
see the Verizon, the $2.5 billion deal that just got signed.
Because once you get
last
an NFL franchise, it usually means you get a lot of other things too.
week. Yeah,
Like I say.
it come with a lot.
It come with a lot. The Verizon
lot.
deal, the CBS deal, the
Right.
NBC deal.
Right.
All that come to your franchise. So whenever a franchise say they got no money, I'm like, you really doing money bad.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of money that came to you from a lot of other things. You might not have money the first 1 and 2 years, but by year 3, Maceo, you should be making money off the football team.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because Jerry Richardson had a revenue of $380 million a year from the Panthers.
Listen, understand this.
Think about that.
Understand this. Boy, it's the trap. Business is booming in NFL, so it's
And
always
those owners
crazy.
meetings are legendary.
Right.
Before you
Man,
come-
these guys have planes, helicopters.
You got to be ready to go with it.
Dog, somebody pulls Arthur Blank's Benz. Like, Arthur Blank coming out, his Benz is warming up in the corridor.
I want y'all to understand this.
Yeah.
This is when I know it was inside
Inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Arthur Blank Park's inside the stadium.
Inside the stadium.
His
car
car
running.
has a spot just for him. So he pulls up. Everybody else park outside.
Right.
Arthur pulls inside the stadium.
He pulls inside the stadium, y'all.
And you better, if he's driving, it's because he wanted to drive. Normally, the car is warming up for him when he gets out.
Now, mind you, somebody is washing and wiping his car down.
Yeah,
While we all enjoying the football game
I would have.
or whatever event that we got going on.
I'll have a license plate that just said Arthur. That's all it would say on it. Arthur.
Understand
With
this.
my Falcons and Atlanta United on the side of it.
Do Diddy have that kind of money?
It's gonna be crazy.
Can Diddy buy a squad?
He gonna need a nice little amount of people to do this.
Yeah, I mean,
So hey
I
man,
just wish he would have took the Jay-Z route. Man, be quiet, then let it happen, and then when it happened, then you know what I'm saying, then stunt on him, did it?
yeah.
Don't do the Tyrese. He kind of did the Tyrese.
Well, I didn't talk a little bit
Yeah,
first.
he kind of did. Did the Tyrese.
When I didn't talk first.
It'd be like Jimmy Iovine, be like, no.
Well, let me just say something to this. It was a report out there that said it looked like he was smoking blunts and drinking 40s. Really, man? That's what you going with? I keep that to my really, but I did my real little early on him. You a TV station, you probably won't be one soon because you can't say that type of thing. Because Diddy got more money you ever thought of, first of all.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Diddy is far from broke. I think he was Forbes #1 entertainer last year.
Right, but you gotta understand, this is a different kind. This
No, I'm
kind
just talking to this guy who said he drink 40 and blunts.
this is a different kind of money we talking about though.
No, I'm just talking about the guy who was trying to clown did it. You can't.
Oh, nah.
You ain't got the
nah,
money did it, guy. You work at a
nah.
TV station, keep doing your little reporting.
Understand this now.
Keep doing your reporting.
Don't make Diddy come down there and stun on you.
Yeah, look, just keep your little 40, your little TV job together.
I bet you drink Ciroc though.
I bet you do.
I bet you drink Ciroc.
Don't get it twisted. No, he don't have the NFL to buy franchise money.
Right.
But 800 million ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Nothing.
He might not have the 5 bill, but 800 million ain't that to sneeze at, man. We come back, man. Me and Maceo have to tell y'all about what we did yesterday, man.
Legendary.
I still can't believe we did it. It's still like I was in a dream a little bit until I keep looking at the video.
Then we went and got us some Starbucks.
We'll be right back.
Then we went and got us some Starbucks. Cause we fancy like that. Jerry Stephen, what's up? John, what up? State champs.
So me and him sitting there, I'm sitting there like,
Hateville, the charter, baby.
Like, what do you want to do with that? I'm like, I don't know. This ain't my damn house.
The charter will be in the building Wednesday, baby. Coat Pope.
Let's just get the tall chair. Make sure they get the tall chair.
Get the tall chair.
Let's sit it right here.
Be tall, man.
We were just trying to find lighting. We like, I guess we gotta find some lighting in here.
Find some good lighting.
Cause we all darkies, dark brothers up in there. So let's get the lighting.
Dominique is magnifique.
And it wasn't. If it had been sunny, it'd been perfect. But it wasn't sunny. It was cloudy a little bit yesterday. So, yeah,
It was still perfect.
oh no, it was nice. Nice.
But Dominique cool as a fan.
He probably like, he gonna eat 2 foods over him in my house. Did you wipe your feet on the rug? What was that shit we walked off on?
I don't know what that was, though.
That rug was so plush.
Must have been that $25,000 alpaca.
We walked through, I'm like, oh shit. How
You blocked that.
How you walk through this?
You blocked that.
I run New York. The alpaca.
$25,000 alpaca. You blocked that.
You don't wipe that.
You don't rub that.
Wipe that. Zell went in on that movie, boy.
I love that movie, boy.
You blocked that.
So you like Nicky Barnes? You want to be like Nicky Barnes? The loudest man in the room is the weakest man in the room. Hey, Rita. Jerry, what up? What up? Hateville Charter in the building Wednesday. Sap, what up?
30 seconds.
30 seconds, people. 30 seconds. It's 0-0 right now.
Falcons having a punt party going on out there. I see y'all.
Yes, look like
They out here punting back and forth. Okay.
Can't get it across the line.
It's okay. We're coming back.
Can't. Yeah, we got a surprise for y'all tomorrow too. Gonna be crazy. So stay tuned tomorrow. Right now though, man, me and Maceo, we've done a lot of incredible things over the 3 years we've
Keep
been
getting
together.
better, man. Keep getting better.
You know, well, we've been together for 7 years because the 4 years at Martin Brown was just even crazier. But now, again, that we're older gentlemen in this field that we call sports talk, we've done some pretty great things. You know, I looked at my badge just the other day, Maceo. We've had a lot of badges and went to a lot of events.
We've been doing a few things.
We've hobnobbed with a few people in our time, but this here, I'm gonna get a little getter. This here,
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
this right here was my
Yeah.
joint. Cause Neek, we went. Okay, first of all, let me just set it up. So wait a minute. So we get the invitation that we can go over to Neek's house.
We can come to Dominique Wilkins'
I
house.
say, yeah, you lying. Quit playing. We ain't got no
Yeah.
time for the. I ain't got time. My emotions are not right now.
Right.
For that type of thing.
Go to Dominique Wilkins' house. Come over.
We get there. First
Come
of
on.
all, we get there. You can see the estate. You get there, you roll up in there, get a little nervous because you know they answered the door. They were like, "Who are these fools at our door right now?"
Well, we
know?
should have went around to the garage. It wasn't only. I think they had the garage door open for us.
I'm a little scared of going to the garage though. You know, Nick might have some in that car right there. Well, he might have something in that car.
Well, I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah, hey, might be something he didn't want us to hear right there. You know,
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Nick's a businessman. You know,
Right.
business.
Right.
You know. So we came in, man, and, you know, we were setting up, and Maceo was like, man, we got to get a tall chair. We set up in this, kind of on in between the kitchen and the living room, kind of.
Yeah.
Set the chairs
Yeah.
up, set our things up.
Mm-hmm.
And then he come in. He's still 6'8". Still 6'8".
Neek is very tall.
Yeah, he's tall. So his knees, while me and Mace's feet were swinging just a little bit, not much.
Yeah, his feet all on the floor.
Yeah, his knees all bent over. He had to stretch him
a
out a little bit.
Tall chairs. Yeah, gotta have.
Stretch him out a little bit.
I guess you gotta have tall chairs when you're 6'8".
Yeah, so we had a chance to talk to him, and I gotta be honest, man. Nick was very upfront. He allowed us to ask all our questions.
Right.
He answered
He
very
was like,
candidly.
No holds barred. Let's do it.
And I think the one thing that, the one thing I'm glad he did address was, for all who, I'll say this to anybody out there listening, Dominique Wilkins is the most underrated top player I know.
Right.
Because he carried the city of Atlanta for 10, 12 years.
He did.
There was nobody else. I mean, he did have some good players. He got them great. He had a good crew.
Good, yeah. No. Not no championship worthy team.
But he didn't have that guy that was like,
Right.
Nick, you score 20
Right.
tonight, I got you this night.
Right.
You take a break, Nick, I got you.
Nick had to score every night. If Nick had an off night, the Hawks were gonna lose.
You knew it was hell.
Yeah.
If Nick scored 20 or 15, it was
Reality.
Hell. It was hell. He had to score
Facts.
28, 30 points a game.
Right.
And he was candid about that. He said, I had to score that. He's also asked about, I keep having to ask. 94 just bothered me, Maceo. Just
Right.
1994 still always be a sour part for me, and he answered that question. Well, he was sour about it a little bit too.
Yeah, he was salty.
He was a little salty.
He was salty.
What's the thing that you took away from the interview, man?
Man, it was just so much. First of all, just to be sitting with one of my all-time favorite players. Like I say, we had season tickets to the Omni, so we was always able to go down and see Neat. And I would just always be, I forgot to ask about the S curl.
S curl was strong.
Always impressed by the S curl. It seemed like he never sweated it out.
Yeah.
Him telling us about he wasn't always a 2-foot jumper.
He said the only reason he got to go to listen to the interview. Go to Rolling Out.
Yeah,
video.
that's what was crazy.
He said I used to jump off of 1 foot.
Yeah.
He said until he dunked
And said he dunked on somebody one day and 2 feet. Like, wait a minute, hold on.
It's a whole different power.
I got something here. And the thing he talked about, like people talk about vertical jumps.
Yeah.
He was like, if you was a guy, you was a hooper, you ain't worry about your vertical.
You ain't worry about your vertical.
Vertical is not a big deal when everybody makes it.
Also, I want y'all to hear him talk about today's players and the commitment to the game.
Oh yeah.
Because he said the one thing that a lot of these kids do, everybody go to trainer these days.
Right.
But ain't enough people playing basketball these days.
Right.
Everybody got a trainer where they working out, they running uphill, they running through things. How about your jump shot? Is it wet still?
Listen, one of the things Nick he was adamant about, he said guys are not working on their games. And he talked about how like all these guys, everybody think they're a brand now. I'm a brand.
Yep.
You a brand. Worry about my brand. Well, your brand can expand if you do what you're supposed to do on the floor.
Exactly.
And that's why he has so much respect for LeBron. He's like, at year 15,
still working.
LeBron continues to work and get better.
Yeah.
And you can't say that about a lot of guys in the league. Some guys come in, you like, his game never changed.
And we talk about one all the time. He plays for Charlotte now. Anyway, but we keep it going.
He added a little something to the game this year.
It looked better this year.
He crossed some people over.
It looking better this year. But it wasn't good when he was in Atlanta.
It wasn't good when he was in Atlanta.
But you know what was
Thought he
funny?
topped out.
When you brought up the Brooks question, and he said who owned Brooks now?
Yeah.
I said,
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett got his hand in everything. Multiple streams of income.
And that's the one word we continue in this business.
We're going to learn that.
Multiple streams of
Warren
income.
Buffett owned Brooks.
Yeah. Warren Buffett owned Brooks, everybody. Yeah.
Just because he want to. Because he got multiple streams of income.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm bored today. Let me go.
But y'all, man, hey, right now it's on Rolling Out's Facebook page. Just go to videos. You can see it. By the end of the week, I have it on our YouTube page, so we can always keep it moving.
And it's so crazy. Smitty asked, how did he feel about getting left off the top 50? He said it was hurt.
He was hurt. He mentioned that.
But he said one of the things that cushioned that blow was the fact that all of his peers, immediately when the list came out, all of his peers, Bird,
Jordan. Everybody like, how Nick is not on this list?
Everybody kind of like, dude, this list bogus. A lot of those guys didn't even want to be on the list because Nick wasn't on the list.
The second thing I asked him, because I thought, my thing will always be, two things that hurt me, I told him, was the 94 and the fact that he wasn't a first ballot. I thought that was crazy.
Right.
And Barkley, I remember Barkley on TNT saying, ain't no way Dominique Wilkins should be a first ballot Hall of Fame.
Right.
I think people, and we mentioned it, Atlanta market hurt him.
Yes, he brought that up.
I know it's hard to believe Black Atlanta, but Atlanta market is small. And
yeah. It was very small when he played.
Because Maceo said they, like you said, Club Candlewood back in the day was a place where they stayed.
Yeah. Old National, I'm trying to tell y'all, listen, Old National was uppity.
Yeah.
We were high class.
What happened? Nino Brown moved in?
Hey, man. The Carter.
They brought the Carter
in.
But just go check it out, man. I promise you, it was eye-opening for us.
Very enjoyable interview.
He was honest, and I agree, man. I would tell anybody ask my favorite basketball player, it's Dominique Wilkins. And when I was there in the upper deck in the 300s back in the Army, when he scored 21,400 and some points to lead the Hawks all time and lead scorer. So I still got the little thing, the little card they gave.
You notice I didn't wear no Jordans because I didn't want no problem.
Yeah, I'm glad you did, man.
Yeah.
But you brought them Brooks though. You'd have been champion over there.
Yeah. I couldn't find that.
Hey, we'll be right back. Riding dirty on 85.
It get crazy.
Oh, you heard it?
Let me tell me that her name was saying.
Yeah, they were bougie over there in Camelot back in the day.
But not Camelot. It was Camelot. That's my bad.
Camelot, yeah.
It was Camelot. I know it at. I know exactly. I can see it. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Because when I started
seeing
seeing
about the east side, Camelot.
Yeah. I know Camelot. I know exactly what Camelot was.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
But when did it turn, though? It must turn in the 90s. When I went over there, it was, I thought I saw Nino for real. When did it turn, man?
Yeah, around the
What time we got to college?
Yeah, about 94, 95.
Yeah. Riding dirty down 85. That song's still in my head. Thank you a lot. Thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem. I got you.
Trouble T. Roy. Boy, Kansas City Chief listen to the show, man.
Kareem Hunt, baby.
He back to being Kareem Hunt, man.
Kareem Hunt. Just in time.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Hey, man, we're going to this crush reel now where we have to talk about these stories that don't quite make the main stage, but we got to talk about them.
Without a doubt.
So, make sure what you got for us first, man.
First story, Diana Taurasi. She's retiring from Russian basketball effective immediately.
Yeah.
Will only play WNBA hoops with the Phoenix Mercury from now on. We know this because we cover the WNBA. The young ladies make most of their money overseas, and then they come play the WNBA season. At a certain point, it's just the wear and tear on the bodies.
I think she's played at least 10 years. So she's made a good amount probably overseas.
Right,
so
right.
Time for her to finish her career at the WNBA.
Right.
It'd be good for her to play one season, stay in the States. And it might be good for the game to keep her around a little bit longer.
Yeah. I can only imagine what she has to go through. Because we remember last year when the Atlanta Dream open camp, most of the girls were still overseas playing. Yeah,
losing luggage and all that.
Yeah, losing luggage, missing flights. So, man, shout out to Diana Taurasi, man. Good job.
Be good to see her around. Hey, man, ESPN has lost their president, John Skipper has decided to resign as ESPN president due to battle addiction. George Bodenheimer will take over as active chairman. It's going to be interesting to see. He's been the president since 2012, and the four-letter network, as they say, has a new president involved. So should be interesting going forward.
They do.
What you got, Maceo?
Thomas Davis, Carolina Panther linebacker, he gets a 2-game suspension for his head-to-head hit with Devontae Adams. If you watch the game, immediately when it happened, Thomas Davis went to the sideline and he knew he was wrong.
Yeah.
Thomas Davis, outside of him arguing with you at Carolina Panther practice that day.
Okay, we've had our arguments with the NFL players, man. You had yours with...
Yeah, man.
But that was just wrong. You trying to talk to you, man.
Josh, no, I was baiting.
You trying to bait him, man.
Yeah. Can't out-talk me, Josh. No.
Hey, Thomas Davis, the whole Carolina Atlanta thing, can't we just get along, Thomas?
Yeah, but
what are your thoughts on that hit, man?
It looked bad.
It did.
He went up top. It's like, he led with his head, and I mean, you just can't do it. Now,
10 years ago, would have been a ooh.
Yeah. Was this as egregious as what
No.
Gronk did? No.
No.
So he says he's gonna appeal. So hopefully the NFL will understand that, you know what,
King.
Gronk's was worse.
Dude was laying on the ground.
Right, and then Gronk went way over there and dropped people's elbow on him. Give Thomas Davis 1 game, man.
Don't give him 2. It was head to head.
Yeah. Come on, don't give him 2 games.
Boy, the way he hit.
Don't be that guy.
I think the way he hit him too. It just so when you hit a receiver that light makes it
right.
It looked bad.
Right.
And he took him out. And he knocked him out. He's out for concussion protocol. But Gronk dove on the guy while he was on the ground.
Yeah.
And he got 1 game. Just in time for him to not miss the Steelers game.
Right.
I just say it like
right.
that. I just say it like that.
Right.
I don't know what it is. You just mentioned this guy. They won 18 out of 19 games. And he's got 3 straight triple doubles in his 15th year. LeBron James is...
LeBron James.
He 2012 and 15, man.
As my mama called him, Lebanon James.
Lebanon James.
Lebanon James.
And even Dominique was like, man, he's playing like this after 15 years.
The kid a freak, man. I mean, what can you say?
It's like the game is coming. He beat Washington too, by the way, y'all. This is not...
They knows I hadn't hated on LeBron that one time this season.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a LeBron hater this year.
Make sure...
I'm not going to be a LeBron hater.
Have you ever did something for 15 years where you can still be better as the years come?
Yeah, sleep.
Good point.
I'm a great sleeper.
Well, good point, man.
I get better with sleep every year.
Point.
I'm a great sleeper.
Great point, man. I think I'm with you on that. I think my 15 years sleep, because at work, I've been at work my other job for 15. It ain't getting better, but it ain't getting better. They throwing too much at your boy sometimes. Right? What's this computer thing? But anyway, this is crazy. But Cleveland is rolling right now.
Lebanon James, keep balling, man. Your boy ain't gonna hate on you none this year.
Yeah.
I got you.
Go ahead. What you got, Mace?
Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver Antonio Brown partially tore his calf muscle in the game versus the Patriots. We were just talking about how durable the guy is.
Yeah.
Guy gets a funny injury. Say he will be back in time for the playoffs.
I blame me. I blame us. We said durability, man.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Now, maybe I saw this wrong. Did it look like the guy kicked him on purpose?
Well, the biggest problem with that play was him and Juju was in the same place. Somebody ran the wrong route.
They both in the same area.
They were both in the same area. 2 receivers should never be in the same area. Somebody ran the wrong route. Wasn't the better probably with Juju.
Yeah.
Because he's a rookie.
Yeah, I give it to Juju.
Yeah, so when you bring, as I used to tell my receiver, don't bring extra people to the party. Bad stuff happens when you bring extra people to the party because playing wide receiver, running offense is about space.
Can you imagine they looking at film? Juju, what you were doing?
What was this, Juju? Now 84 out.
Coach, I ran that long run. What were you doing in this route, Juju?
Yeah, AB hurt, Juju. You gonna pick up that slack?
Yeah.
So, and this is crazy because now you see why they didn't trade a Martavius Bryant.
He looked good yesterday, too.
Wait, man, now he's a very good receiver.
Pittsburgh did a great job. The problem with Pittsburgh, and I hate to say this, and I think people are going to think I'm crazy, is what's going on with Ben and this whole Mike Tomlin thing. Now Ben saying he couldn't throw, he was told to not spike it. No, dang well, Ben, you've been there 12 years. They're going to give you full carte blanche to do what you need to do. You threw a bad pass.
I keep trying to tell y'all Ben a buster, man. Y'all don't believe me.
We'll talk more about that tomorrow.
Ben a buster.
Yeah, man, he a little punk sometimes.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the U.S. Open champion, Sloane Stephens.
Sloane.
She earned her degree from Indiana University East in communications. And, she she got the degree in earlier like this year. She got like a nice $3.7 million check to go with it.
No doubt.
Sloan winning this year, y'all.
Son ass Sloan, what you do with that check? I deposited.
That sucker didn't bounce either. That was good money. That check went through.
Gotta love it.
U.S. Open money, good money.
Gotta love it.
What you got, Mace?
The Carolina Panthers are being ran day to day by Tina Becker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jerry Richardson, we just talked about, he's stepping aside doing his investigation. Becker has been with the organization since '99. She started out as the cheerleader coach.
Wow.
Started as cheerleader coach. She's directed business and administrative priorities, handled league affairs, and she was also director of entertainment.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, she won't have Jerry to worry about no more.
Right,
Jerry,
not at all.
Jerry getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas say, "Oh, I'll be back in January." Not that Isaiah, but the other IT.
Okay.
He say, "I will return early January." The first week he looking to come back after that injury that he sustained this last year, and that's earlier than everybody thought it would be. But
Ross, I'll talk about a promotion. Yeah. But she moving on up, boy.
Hey, what you trying to say, Rod?
Hey,
what you trying to say over there, man?
She might got something on some people.
Boy, that's why Jerry leaving. Jerry, I'm out of here. I'm up out of here. Shout out IT, man. So it's gonna be interesting with the way Cleveland playing now. You add IT.
Ross, stop running all the miles.
It should be interesting. Hey, man, we about to take us a quick bake. Maceo talk about doing brownie, dude. Now I'm thinking bake. We'll be right back.
Jay, I don't know how to add. What I do, I just add you in. Oh, my time running out, Jay. Let me see. I don't know how to do this, Jay. Let me see. My time running out, Jay. I don't know how to do this stuff, man. Y'all gotta show me how to do this technology, man.
Yeah, we gotta stop, man. We don't know all this stuff. We
Yeah,
talking
the time just ran out.
Y'all look funny. A quick bait.
Boy, you saw that right there?
See your sister.
Huh?
See your sister.
No.
She swipe.
Oh.
Alright, coming back.
It runs deep.
Wow.
Hey, man, we're going into the second hour of the show that's being brought to you by the Cobb Football League. Go to cobbfootballleague.com to find out the great thing they're doing for kids in K through 5th grade in Marietta City, Roswell City, Paulding County, and Cobb County. That's cobbfootball.com. We work to the second hour of the show. The Crush is being broadcasted and streamed on the Sensation Station Network. I don't smoke, y'all. I swear I don't, because I feel like I do, because Maceo told that story. That dude made that much money. He made some paper off this stuff. It also broadcasts on WOZsports.com. We're in a rundown right now. We're finishing that up. We're talking about the story that might not quite make it to the top of the story stack. I think, make sure you had the last story, so I'll go with the next one.
I did.
The Braves have made a gigantic trade. I don't know if it's gigantic.
Did they?
I don't know if it's gigantic.
If it ain't Freddie Freeman, it wasn't gigantic.
It wasn't gigantic.
Okay.
But the Braves and Dodgers completed. I just wanted to throw some extra in. It wasn't really that big. They completed a 5-player trade in which they traded. They acquired pitchers Brandon McCarty, Scott Kazmir, infielder Charlie Culberson, Adrian Gonzalez, and cash considerations for outfielder Matt Kemp. So the Braves have given up Matt Kemp after a 2-year run. He's now a Dodger, and the Braves get all those players.
Matt Kemp going back to L.A.?
He's going back to L.A.
Man!
Going back to Cali.
Wow.
Hey, man, it was fun, man. Remember Matt Kemp used to date Rihanna?
Yeah, man.
He was the man for me.
Yeah, man. He done been down through that.
He's been through that.
Yeah.
Hey, man. What you got to make sure?
Washington State and head coach Mike Leach, they agreed to a 5-year deal worth around about $4 million a year, man. Mike Leach got a raise.
He should.
He deserves a raise.
Washington State is relevant now.
Yeah, he was flirting. He did a little flirting.
Yeah, they relevant out there in them
I think
streets.
Washington State felt like, you know what? Let's not lose our coach.
Yeah, he was out there relevant in them streets.
Let's not lose our coach.
Hey, man, Mike Leach got to get paid, man.
Yeah.
Your 2017 NCAA women's volleyball champion is from Nebraska.
They went into something, baby.
Nebraska beat Florida 3-1 to get the title this year. Nebraska. Congratulations, ladies. Well done. Beat Florida. Florida, you'd had that squad down there. You beat Texas, Penn State, Florida and Nebraska got them 1-0 too. So congratulations, Nebraska. Do your thing, ladies. What you got, Mace?
Kirby Smart talking about Baker Mayfield. He says Baker Mayfield is a level beyond Johnny Manziel in terms of creativity with the ball. And if anybody should know, it's Kirby Smart.
Kirby should know.
Because Kirby, oh my bad, John. Kirby Smart.
That's fine, you know.
Yeah, I know.
We got a bunch of fine. We got a lot of fine. Right?
Kirby Smart coached. He was Alabama defense coordinator when Johnny Manziel did that thing that he did. So
we're gonna break that game a lot, boy. This thing, I swear, I can't wait for this game. It's gonna be a great one. It's gonna be a great one, y'all. Hey, the Atlanta United introduced yesterday their new player, Darlington Nagbe. He came from Portland. He was Portland's #1 draft pick in 2011. Now he's with the Atlanta United, another midfielder. It's gonna be crunking now. He's gonna bring some live in there. So his first day in the A was yesterday. Had a lot of autographs. He was all up in the Georgia Dome doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Welcome to it, my bro. We're talking. We're gonna check on you. We're gonna check on you. What you got, Maceo?
In my opinion, the second greatest player to ever play in the NBA, one Kobe Jelly Bean Bryant, getting two jerseys retired. Who does that?
I'm not gonna hate on Kobe.
Who does that? He's getting 8 and 24 retired tonight in a ceremony. Golden State found this to be such a big deal that Steph is not playing tonight along with a couple other players.
I know I hate on Kobe a lot, but two numbers, 8 and 24. I think 24 was better than 8.
Mumble mentality, baby.
8 was just flashy and could dunk on everybody. 24 was a mental giant. He did his thing. So shout out to Kobe, man. 2 numbers, and well deserved. I can say that. He need to have his jersey wrapped. Which you see the 2 trophies they said he might get? The one where he dunked backwards, or one where he like that.
Yeah.
Which one you think you go with?
Man, you gotta go with the young Kobe with the afro. Yeah, go with the young Kobe.
Hey, real quick before we go, the FCS championship has been will be decided this weekend. North Dakota plays James Madison.
Rematch.
1 and 2. Hey man, when we come back, really, we'll be right back.
They go Jerry with Jerry. Stop it, Jerry.
He started to hate.
He talking overkill.
The man worked 10 years for both jerseys, man. You got to give him some love with that, Jerry.
Hey, man. Hey, Kobe, listen. The second greatest player since Mike, baby.
See, there he go with that. See how he do? He didn't let that go. He did.
I'm
I'm giving him credit. Now make sure I wanted to keep going.
Now he won Jerry.
Yeah. Wait a minute, Captain Chaos said the same play that happened on Tampa's touchdown. We got to see it. See Captain White saying that, man. Try to start some, Captain. We got to go look at the play, man. Tampa scored? Oh, it's 7-7. Ain't that some shit? Justin Hardy scored. Okay.
Justin Hardy scored?
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Where they do that at?
I know, right?
Hey, we need to find some basketball player to go to Georgia Tech, boy. Georgia Tech needs some scoring. But
boy back though,
Kogi back.
Yeah. We playing with what? Fairview?
He hit big boy.
Is he?
Yeah, man, he got a good little size on him.
I see you, Court. God is great. Then there's football. Yeah. Hey, me and Court got to go to Tampa Bay game. We got to go. Court, when I come, we're going to Tampa Bay Falcons. We got to do that.
20 seconds. Coming back.
Hey, man, we on into that really? Well, we questioning the intelligence of our sports brethren.
Really?
Maceo, start it off, man. Who you got, man?
Man, this one came from a guy, AD, down there in Polk County finest, man. I had to borrow this from him because I kind of was feeling this way. But once I saw his post, I had to go with it.
What you got, man?
Really, Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Yeah.
You gonna put John Gruden in the Ring of Honor. 57 and 55 was a career record.
Yeah.
3 playoff appearances.
Yeah.
He won a Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's team.
Yeah.
And then he got ran out of town.
Got ran out.
So really, Tampa Bay, this is what you're gonna put in the Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
He got a statue. Statue was enough.
He got a statue too?
He got a statue at One Buck Place.
Jesus.
Really, Tampa Bay.
57 and 55. That's
57 and 55 in his career record.
You know, man,
In Tampa Bay.
I was watching the game this Friday.
Really, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Really, Tampa Bay. I was watching the game this Friday. I won't name the school, Maceo. But I don't want to name high schools, man. But I saw 10 penalties in the last drive, Maceo.
There's only one game on TV. I mean, let's see, was it the winner or the loser?
The loser.
Okay, Colquitt County.
Colquitt County,
Let's
really,
go.
man. Come on, pros. Your team had more offsides than I've seen.
Hey, man, pros, they say pros might be out of there.
And Maceo, it was bad, Maceo. It was undisciplined. It was all kind of stuff.
I watched Hateville Charter, baby.
You did, man.
I was watching the Charter, baby.
You know how we had to split up and watch the game.
No doubt.
man.
I was watching the Charter, baby.
But I was kind of hurt because North Gwinnett, congratulations, North Gwinnett, your first ever state championship.
We saw him in the Quickie Kill.
Yeah, but Maceo, you talking about,
Hey,
and I don't blame the kids.
hey,
I don't blame the kids.
can't blame the kids.
Gotta go with the coaching on that. Post. This is what you do, man. Ain't this was all the stuff you wanted? This is what it was for?
Hey, man, all my people's down there in Colquitt County, we get it.
Really, man.
Moultrie.
Really. I hate to do it, man. I don't like
Yeah.
doing it, man. I don't like doing it.
Well,
It's kids, man. It's kids. What you got, Mace?
really, Jadeveon Clowney. After 45-7 loss, you call Blake Bortles trash. So let's see. Bortles was 21 of 29
Yeah,
for
he-
326
he
yards,
heard him.
3 touchdowns,
Yes.
and 0 interceptions.
0.
Wow.
So my thing for you, Jadeveon,
He trash.
if that's trash, and you play for a 4-10 team, and Tom Savage is your quarterback,
Which is really trash.
really, really, Jadeveon.
Really being Roethlisberger. They told me not to spike it. What are you in the 8th grade? You a $20 million quarterback who knows pressure situations, who's been there. So you
Got
want
2 Super Bowl rings.
So it wasn't it was their fault you didn't throw that ball in the end zone right.
Yeah,
You threw it between 7 defenders. That was them.
yeah. A one-man route.
One-man route.
One-man route.
You had 2 options. Either throw it to him or throw it away. You decided to throw it to him. And, of course, like we all see every year, them damn Patriots come out with a victory somehow. Damn it. I can say damn it, right?
I think that's a good word.
February 5th still hurts me right now, so because I keep seeing the Patriots walk away with stuff. What you got next, Maceo?
Really, Jay Cutler. Just a week ago,
Just
you
a-
excited the 305 fan
Hey,
base
man.
with a big win over the Patriots.
Had to go, Jay.
Only to go to Buffalo
It's stinking though.
and throw 3 interceptions.
Oh,
Way to tease the Dolphin fans 6. Way to go, Jeff. Can't get a hand clap.
yeah.
Can't get a hand clap.
Jay became Jay again.
Can I get a hand clap?
I don't know who he was last week, but this the Jay Cutler.
I think
everybody
Dan
knows.
Marino suited up.
I think he did.
I think Dan Marino did.
That's how really, man. Here we come back, man. We got some college stuff to go through, so stay with us. It's the Crush.
Good old Jay Cutler. Jeff, what up, Jeff?
How you
Jeff,
missed the game, Court?
Y'all in the dog fight down there.
man.
Yeah, funny.
Jared say it went back to cutlering.
Captain Chaos say they had 10 players on the field of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when they scored at Hardy.
Oh, Tampa Bay did.
That's a professional team, Maceo.
Hey, Carrie.
Maceo, that's a
Carrie.
professional team,
Hey,
man.
man.
That's a
Hey,
professional team.
Hey. Look who their coach is. Who is their coach?
Okay, all right.
Who is the coach?
All right, you're right. What's our old coach name we fired?
Yeah, Mike Smith is
Mike Smith,
defensive
coordinator.
Yeah.
Never mind. We
Sit
understand it. We got it. But you know, when you say a certain package, everybody need to be listening, right, man? Ain't even 53 of y'all on the sideline.
Should.
Ain't even 53 on the sideline. 46 is playing.
So you be like, goal line.
Go.
And they go.
Should be, you ain't got to look no more. We talk about that in Middle school football, man.
Tennessee Volunteers new coach. I'm not sure Pruitt is ready, honestly, to be a head coach of a major program. He's been a okay defensive coordinator. Gotta see how he handle the recruiting. Tennessee gonna need a quarterback, need a major haul. Gotta see who he's gonna hire as an offensive coordinator. That's gonna speak volumes.
That's gonna be the big thing for him.
Gotta Volunteers. Y'all got to hire a great defensive coordinator. The great Kevin Pope will be in here Wednesday. Everybody, Hateville Charter. We're gonna talk. Me and Pope might cry in here.
Oh Lord, get the tissue out. Get the tissue out.
Yeah, get the tissue out. I'm gonna make Pope cry, y'all.
Coming back.
Get the tissue out Wednesday. Not tissue, tissue. Hey man, we're back, man, and right now we jump into them college sports, man. We're gonna start off with college football. There have been a few games that played. We already talked about the Celebration Bowl and what we saw and what we thought about it.
Yes,
We were
sir.
able to attend it. A few games we're gonna run through before we talk about Georgia State real quick. Boise State beat Oregon 38-28.
Who Oregon?
Boy,
Oregon.
I got to start. Hey,
You know what? I think Oregon gonna look back and I think they're gonna regret the hire.
it was a team. It was emotional hire.
It's hard making those emotional hires.
It's emotional hire.
We kind of seeing how it's playing out at LSU.
Yeah.
You got to do what's best for the program. I'm surprised that Boosters, Field Night, those guys didn't step in.
Yeah.
Man, it's tough. Because a lot of times when the kids want to coach,
Yeah.
that means they think they can get up on the coach. You never do what the kids want. You just never do.
Yeah, you hear the term player coach a lot, and you have to be careful with that because how much
Right.
of a player coach is that?
Right.
I always go back to the story that me and Maceo had where we talked about we kind of tried to fight for a coach, and we looked stupid at the end. So
Y'all sure did. Y'all fought for him. I did.
but he was a
Matter
player's
of
coach.
fact, I cussed y'all out.
Yeah, see, there he goes.
I went to the meeting. I cussed them out.
Well, he was a player's coach. You have to be careful with that, man. So Boise State won 38-28. Ripien threw for 362 yards, 2 touchdowns. One receiver, Cedric Wilson, Maceo.
Yes, sir.
10 catches.
Yes, sir.
221 yards.
Woo, boy.
That's 22 yards a catch.
I had a day like that as a junior at Henderson High School.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I was everybody player of the week.
How many times you crossed the line?
Touchdown. 2 times.
He only had one.
Nah. Shout out to Lorenzo Varner who threw me the ball every play.
He was just throwing it to
He
you.
just, hey, man, get open.
Shout out to Troy, man. They won that was the Las Vegas Bowl that Boise State won. Troy won the Carriers New Orleans Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
They beat North Texas 50-30.
Come on, Troy. Let's move to FBS, Troy.
They won it. They had 4 touchdowns by the quarterback, Brandon Silvers, 24-31, 305 yards.
Let's move up, Troy.
4 touchdowns. House had a running back. Receiving for Troy had 11 catches, 135 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's Damian Willis.
Yes, we saw them against Georgia State.
Saw him at Georgia State.
Very big team. And also, this is the team, remember, they beat LSU.
Sure did. So they finished the season. They only lost 2 games this year. They went 11-2. Double-digit win is always good, and they was able to do it. Marshall defeated Colorado State 31-28.
Shout out to our guy, Keon Davis.
Yeah, Keon Davis.
Shout out to Keon Davis.
Langston Hughes.
Homeboy.
18 carries, 141 yards, 1 touchdown. We saw Wendy and Jeff all bundled up watching.
Yeah, you better get you some Georgia boys on your squad if you want to compete.
He was at New Mexico Bowl. They are the winner. They beat Colorado State. You know who coaches at Colorado State?
Mike Bobo.
Mike Bobo.
Surprised Mike Bobo didn't get more consideration with some of these jobs in the SEC, but he did get a pay raise at Colorado State.
Sure
so shout out to Mike Bobo.
Also, man, Middle Tennessee State defeated Arkansas State in the Camellia Bowl, 35-30. They had a quarterback. Arkansas State they had a nice run, but it was a shootout, 35-30. Congratulations to Middle Tennessee State. And we're going to finish up with this. We had to give it up to our home squad, y'all. Leah, you got to be happy right now.
Yeah. Y'all better come to these football games.
I want to see
we need
people
everybody to attend
in the
Georgia
stands.
State football games.
I want to see people in the stands this year because you have a team that has won their first bowl.
Right.
The Auto Nation Cure Bowl. Georgia State 27, Western Kentucky 17. Coach Sean Elliott, we talked to him early in the year, Maceo.
We did.
He said, I'm bringing a different style of football.
Right.
to Georgia State.
Right.
They won 7 games.
Yes, they did.
First time.
Started out rough in the new stadium.
Yeah.
Started out rough.
They couldn't win at home.
Had a tough time at home. Shout out to Jerome Smith, my youngin.
Yo guy.
Had an interception.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't give up any touchdown passes this season. That's the epitome of a lockdown corner.
Connor Manning finished 20 of 28,
Yeah.
276
Bye, Connor.
with a touchdown.
Bye, Connor. We glad to see you leaving, Connor.
Wow. Dang. Man, that's tough.
You've been good for the program, Connor. Glad to see you go.
Roger Carter had 4 catches and 85 yards for a
What
touchdown.
my boy Penny Hart do?
Penny Hart only had 1 catch for 27 yards.
Wow. Penny must have been the focal point.
He must have been covered, double covered.
Quick stat, Penny Hart is the only wide receiver in the state of Georgia FBS who had 1,000-yard receiving. Not nobody at Georgia. Not nobody at Georgia Tech. Penny Hart.
Penny Hart's the only one.
Penny Hart.
When we come back, man, we're going to talk about also. We got some other things to discuss. College basketball. We saw something this weekend. We'll be right back. Here I am, Court. I'm looking right at you, man.
My ambitions as a rider. So many battlefield scars were driven in plush cars.
Like me, man, my computer, I ain't got it plugged in.
Life is a rap star. Y'all know we rock with the charter, baby. The charter being here Wednesday, baby.
I'm just glad Lincoln County finished in the top 10.
Oh, y'all been in the top 10?
Number 9 in the state.
Okay.
Yep.
What y'all bringing back next year?
We losing a lot. We losing a quarterback. All them kids you saw. It'll be a different team next year. Hey, before we get to basketball, I'll talk about something else real quick.
Okay.
Football wise. Go to
30 seconds. Coming back.
Hey, we're back real quick. The Atlanta
Oh.
Falcons up 14-7, man.
Oh, that beat right there.
Oh yeah, we know what that is.
Stop.
Oh,
Talk.
Yeah,
bees in the trap, baby.
he's in the trap right there. Hey man, it's the Crush. Streaming live on the Sensation Station Network. And also WLZSports.com. Real quick before we go into other sports, let's talk about this college football for the rest of the week. We're gonna set y'all up.
Yes, sir.
Akron plays Florida Atlantic tomorrow. In
Shout
the
out to Lane Kiffin,
Boca Raton Bowl.
the best coach on Twitter. Lane Kiffin, hands down.
Tomorrow they play, and it just happened to be at Florida Atlanta Football Stadium. That's not that's a little home cooked field
Right.
advantage for you.
Right.
Gosh, good luck, Akron. Good luck. SMU plays Louisiana Tech on Wednesday at the Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas, in the Frisco Bowl.
Frisco Bowl.
They only got 43 tickets available.
Is that sponsored by Hardee's?
I hope so.
Oh, okay. Frisco Burger.
Frisco Bowl, man. Just
Oh,
DX.
Frisco-
Oh, no,
oh, I thought
my
said
bad.
Frisco Burger, my
Let me
bad.
say the sponsor, DXL Frisco Bowl.
Okay, you gotta say that.
Because we might have to get in touch with them on that. Thursday, December 21st, Temple plays Florida International in the Bad Boy Mowers Gasparilla Bowl. That's going to be playing in Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg,
The Puff
Florida.
Daddy Bowl, the Bad Boy Bowl.
Bad Boy Bowl. They just gave
Take
me
that, take
Yeah, I
that.
know people in St. Petersburg. Hey, shout out to y'all. Go see the
Okay.
game.
St. Pete.
Friday the 22nd at Thomas Robinson Stadium in Nassau. You can't beat the Bahamas Bowl. You're winning if you're going to the Where did y'all go?
We went to the Bahamas.
We went to the Bahamas to play.
Went to the Bahamas. We played in the Conch Bowl.
The Conch Bowl.
Shout out to the Conch Bowl.
Do you remember anything about that game?
I remember that. We stayed in the hotel with, it was us, our band, Bethune-Cookman Band, and all the alumni. And they made Bethune-Cookman stay on the other side of the island.
And what happened that game?
We got blowed out 49-7.
That's before I got on the squad. So.
I had a great day receiving though. I had a great day receiving.
Why you scratched though? You had to scratch like that.
Great day receiving at the office for Young Herd as a freshman.
Hey man, hey, it was a good game freshman year.
Yeah,
did your thing.
Yeah, finished strong.
But yeah, that's going to be UAB, Alabama Birmingham. Way to come back. Great.
Shout out to UAB.
Shout out to UAB.
Man, can we get a round of applause for UAB?
Let's give UAB a round of applause.
Give UAB a hand clap.
Because they came back, got back, and they already in the bowl. Congratulations. And in Ohio University, 8-4 as well. Should be an interesting game. Also on Saturday, or that's Friday. On Friday, Central Michigan plays Wyoming in the Albertsons in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl.
Okay.
Can we get a drum roll? Can we get a drum roll? You don't have a drum roll? My producer don't have a drum roll?
Gotta add a drum roll.
We gotta add a drum roll.
Need notes.
Because we gotta tell you what's gonna happen. This Saturday,
yes, sir.
Texas Tech plays South Alabama in the Birmingham Bowl. And guess who's gonna be in attendance? Your boys, the Crush, will be in attendance at the Birmingham Bowl. We got credentials.
I'm gonna see if my shirt gonna be tighter than Charlie Strong.
I'm
doing push-ups all week.
No. I can't wait to interview Charlie Strong after the game.
Push-ups all week.
Should be interesting, but we are going to be there in Birmingham, Alabama. Y'all ready for the Crush, Birmingham?
We coming.
We're going to gas up the pacer, as they say.
Roll Tide.
And we're going to roll over to Birmingham and Legion Field, and we're going to be there covering South Florida, Texas Tech. Very interesting styles. I expect a lot of points.
Yeah, it's going to be a shootout.
Kingsbury going to throw the ball around.
Cliff Kingsbury. I was reminded earlier this week that one of our partners, she liked Cliff Kingsbury. She said he a cutie. So I had to make sure I take pictures of Cliff Kingsbury.
So we got to take pictures of Cliff Kingsbury.
Right.
So we'll because I think Charlie's gonna have an extra strong T-shirt on because it's gonna be probably a little cool out there.
It's gonna be good to see Quentin Flowers too. Love the quarterback at South Florida. He has a terrific story. I'll make sure we get a little mic time.
And we're gonna see what Nick Shimonek from Texas Tech. He threw for over 3,500 yards.
He did.
I can't wait to see this game, man. It's gonna be interesting. We'll be there this Saturday. Also this Saturday, San Diego State plays Army in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Army with they break out some sweet mobile uniforms. Yeah. And our people at Appalachian State plays Toledo in the Dollar General Bowl.
Let the kids go on the shopping spree at Dollar General.
They might buy the whole store.
How'd you get a bunch of detergent? College kids, you always need detergent, baby. Can't never have enough detergent as college kids.
Hey, I mean, my man Maceo Court from Auburn say Roll Tide really Maceo. That's what you said.
Listen, I meant to say we're rolling to Alabama.
That's what we want.
The game in Birmingham.
The game in Birmingham. So we'll be there.
If it was in Auburn, we would say WDE.
Yeah. Hey,
we
man,
got it covered.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
That's so sick.
Oh, that's a nice beat. Yeah, so we going another bowl, Birmingham Bowl. Bowl number 2.
Y'all was stacking.
There's an outside chance we might hit 3 bowls this year. Still working on it. I know. Agents.
I started my financial literacy program.
Agents. Hey, Court, who you got, man, when y'all play? Let me see. Who already play? Hey, way down here. Lord have mercy. Oh, y'all got UCF. Undefeated UCF. Interesting. Auburn UCF in the Chick-fil-A Bowl. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. They still call it Peach at Chick-fil-A. Hey, you coming to that game, Court? In Atlanta?
Yeah, that's the beauty of social media. You ain't even got to really watch the game to know what's going on, man. I'm following the game on Twitter, and this is laughs.
Who's talking?
They just going ham. Clearly, John Gruden is giving himself props.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, the Falcons can't tackle. Devontae Freeman fumbled at the goal line. Fantasy owners are going crazy.
Somebody else, Tualulos jumped on it.
Yeah. It say Jameis Winston has 2 hours to pass.
30 seconds.
2 hours. That means we ain't putting no rush on.
Right. Well, when your best pass rusher is covering hey there, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in.
20 seconds.
Appreciate you. Pie, what up, pie?
Coming back.
Hey, we're back. Right now, man, I want to talk about a subject that me and Maceo knows personally, more personally than I. I've been watching the kid for about 4 or 5 years now. Recently, I know y'all may have heard that Natrez Patrick was arrested a couple of weeks ago, last week, in a car.
Right after the SEC championship
Right
game.
after the SEC championship game. They thought it was, they arrested him, took him to jail, and they thought it was because there was weed in the car while he was riding.
And like he had a key.
We thought the way they made it sound, like
they at least had an ounce.
They about to pull a whole bag out on him.
Right.
Come to find out it was less than a quarter or a dime. It was a very
smaller than a penny.
Smaller than a penny.
Right.
Right now, Georgia is still saying they're going to discipline him. And they still say it's a question mark on him playing in the Rose Bowl. I'll start with you, Max, former coach up, and what are your thoughts about this whole situation that went on with Natrez?
Was glad he weathered the storm. First of all, great kid, smart kid, into his books. Clearly has a little trouble with decision making. After the Georgia Tech game, I pulled him to the side. We had a nice long talk, and he, was like, "Coach, I got it. Coach, I understand. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." Clearly, Barrow County not a fan of the UGA Bulldogs.
Oh no.
Clearly, the one thing I would just tell Trez, man, you just can't put yourself in any situation.
He's obviously a target.
He's a target, right?
For them to go with that and call that, because the way they made it seem,
right? I mean, I thought they had a dime bag on it,
and they made it seem like it was going after him. He was released. They dropped charges because they said it wasn't. Did they drop charges yet?
Yeah. Man, that was like that wasn't even residue.
My thing with Trez, and then, like I said, I know you and Booby, y'all know the gig, y'all up for him. Charges have been dropped. I'm with you, man. I hope that he learns. I hope this situation makes him realize that everybody's looking at him now.
Oh yeah.
And people are coming after him now. Last week we kind of were hard on him because we like got to make better decisions. I'm still gonna stick with that.
You have to stick with that. This is the thing. You have roughly probably 80, 85 kids on the team.
Right.
You're the only kid that gets in trouble.
Yeah.
We like I say, because I love the kid personally.
Right.
And I know that a lot of people are dependent on him.
Right.
But he has to also understand, he has to put himself in a situation where you can't have people, because he's going to probably get a legitimate shot at the next level.
Trez is 6'5", 250.
The one thing people are going to, he's going to get tired of answering the question about, do you have a weed problem? Do you have a weed problem?
Because it's going to follow him.
Do you have a weed? It's going to follow him everywhere he goes. And you don't want to come into the NFL in the program already. So, I mean, you can avoid a lot of that. It's after the game. Big time win. Party on campus. You got a nice apartment.
Yeah.
Bring the party to you.
And only bring people you trust in there, man. You got to have people you trust in your corner now, because everybody either trying to get something from you or get something away from you. Or trying to take it from you.
Right.
And the thing about it, when you see these guys and you see them having these issues, me and Maceo always ask the question. I love when Maceo asks this question. Why would you do anything that'll take the game away from you?
Now, listen. Those are words I live by, and I got in trouble.
Does he like the game? Does he love the game, Maceo?
I think I always say I think he likes it. I think these kids like it. I don't think they love it because again, they're not. You wouldn't put yourself in harm's way to have the game taken away from you. That's just my thoughts. You know.
Yeah, man.
I learned a valuable lesson, and as a youth, and have to sit. Nah, I don't want to sit. Nah, bro.
Hey, man, we'll be right back. Stay with us. Twan, I understand that, Antoine, but here's the thing. There are kids that make it because they love the game. And if you're at that point, no matter your environment, Tack McKinley came from a rough environment. But he's now a number 1 draft pick for the Atlanta Falcons. His environment was rough to anybody. He came from Richmond, California. Law's grandma, Law's moms. Crack was around him, but he made it.
Hope just said it, dog. Change the people you around or stay by yourself.
He needs to change his environment and change the people because,
like, next year, like, all we should hear is your name making plays.
Yeah.
Not rested or was in this.
I don't want to see your name in the paper for nothing but you had 12 tackles in the game.
Right. You
6'5", 245, you're fast, you got everything. Everybody wants you to do well, man.
Because the guy who playing next to you has picked up every award.
He about to get paid.
Yeah, I mean, and that's going to be the difference. Man, that character is so it's so much.
He might get ready. Everything he do from now on point, they're going to ask him.
But there it is. But Marley said the best. Stay lame.
Stay lame.
Stay lame.
I don't give a damn what nobody say. Just stay lame.
Stay lame.
Just stay lame, man.
Listen, if you go to Roquan Smith Instagram, lame to death.
He like he did.
I like all he do is run, work out, and what Georgia get every day.
I wouldn't wear nothing. I wouldn't even wear my number. Just a G on my chest. Man. He ain't getting me.
Picked up the butt kiss. Probably done played himself into a first round draft pick.
Yo.
20 seconds.
It's crazy, man. Y'all want to see me know have my backpack on all the time. With a Gatorade in my hand, just walking around campus. Chilling.
Let this ride a little bit. Let that ride a little bit. Hey, we back, man. It's the
That's
Crush.
my joint.
The Crush is back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. That joint ride. You know what I'm saying? It's just ride.
That's probably my second or third favorite Jigga album.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. It just ride, man. Real quick, we're gonna jump into me and Maceo. We visited a few games this weekend. We went and saw Kennesaw State play Bethune-Cookman, and you were able to see Georgia Tech play FAMU in college basketball this weekend. Real quick, Kennesaw State's gonna struggle a little bit this year. They are struggling, 2-8. So I'm covering the games. Biggest problem they got, Maceo, they have no size inside. They got some decent guards.
Right.
But they lost their 2 players. Their two bigs left them in the season, early this season, and it's kind of hurting them right now. They're 2-8. I expect them to struggle a little bit in conference play. But Coach Skinner's gonna try his best. It's a good, you know what? But
let's go, Al.
It's a good environment in that gym though.
Let's go, Al.
But Al Skinner's gonna struggle a little bit. He did pick up some big pieces in the early signing period for basketball. So we're gonna see, man. But Kennesaw State 2-8. They did defeat the Bethune-Cookman. Bethune-Cookman is scrappy. I see why Georgia Tech had problems with them. They're very scrappy squad. So.
Scrappy squad.
Yeah. What you saw this weekend with Georgia Tech against FAMU?
Georgia Tech. So they got Josh Oskogie back. Georgia Tech is gonna have a problem with the inside game. FAMU had a 7-footer. In the first half, bruh.
Couldn't do nothing with him.
Oh, they couldn't do nothing with him. Second half, of course they made the second half adjustments. But Georgia Tech. It seems like to me when we think Georgia Tech basketball, first thing we think about outstanding point guards.
Right.
Not really feeling the point guard play at Tech. Coach Passner keeps talking about how he wants to really play up to like trying to coach this slow down version right now is killing him.
Right.
And he's like, listen, I need guys to get out and run. I want to press. I want to play 40 minutes. I want to, he's not able to do that with this team.
Right.
So we need an influx of talent at Georgia Tech. If we're going to get We bought Panther in to bring that kind of up tempo style.
Right.
We don't have the squad to do that right now. It's gonna be real interesting to see them in ACC play. You know, playing Fam couldn't hit an outside shot to save their life.
Yeah.
At a certain point,
Yeah.
Tech at one point in the second half they went on like a 28-3 run.
Mm-hmm.
They figured out the big kid, the 7-footer for Fam, tall kid but no weight, so they just started biting him.
Got a body.
Gotta put a body on him. But like I say, they got Josh Okogie back,
Yeah.
so he's supposed to be they say that's 18 a game that you're supposed to be able to put in the lineup. So we'll see. First game back yesterday, so I mean, get some up on them a little bit before ACC play. We gotta see. We gotta see.
And we will start talking more about college basketball real soon.
Yeah.
With our coach Lewis Preston. Because Shanae got the title now. She walking around with the title.
I need that back.
We gotta get that title back from you, Shanae.
I need that back.
March Madness ain't gonna catch it by surprise this year. The first ever Crush champion is where
Shanae Ragland.
Shanae Ragland.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna talk about that. We'll jump more into it as we cover more men. The Crush is lucky enough to be able to cover 3 teams: Georgia State, Georgia Tech, and Kennesaw State. We hope that Georgia State will be able to do something because we don't think the other 2 may not be that good this year. We'll see. Stranger things have happened. Anybody can win a tournament and get into the 64 or 68. So we'll see. Hey, real quick, man, we also got to talk about, shout out to all the Georgia teams that won. We'll jump more in the Hatefield chart a little bit more. But here are your 2017 GHSA State Football Champions. Class A Private, Elka Chargers.
Our guy, Ant Mitchell.
Class Public, A Public. Team that used to give us fits when I played. Clinch County, they still winning down there.
They still winning. Still got the formula.
Class 2A, Hatefield Charter.
The Charter.
Hornets. Class 3A, Calhoun Yellow Jackets. Class 4A, the surprise of everything. They beat the team. They beat what they call Sunshine.
Cartersville.
Blessed Trinity Titans
Mm-hmm.
are your 4A champions.
Mm.
To me, and I probably will get argued about this, the best team in Georgia this year, 5A, Rome Wolves. They went down there and whooped on Warner Robin like they owed us about 38-9.
Yeah, they put 49 on Buford. It was a poll going on about who got the best running back, telling them Buford or
Rome.
I'm like, who won the head-to-head battle?
Yeah. 6A Lee County did their thing down there in 6A, the Trojans. And in 7A, their first title ever, the North Gwinnett Bulldogs. Wow.
Mm.
We come back, man. We're going to talk a little bit about them Hayfield boys. Stay with us.
The
It's your
Charter.
Crush. Oh, I might piss off some people. You're right. Smitty say Tech hadn't had a legit big man in a long time. Ooh, who was the last one? Where did Cantor go to school at?
Ooh.
Enos Cantor. Did he go to Tech? Did Cantor go to Tech?
Yeah, I
Smitty?
think so.
Do you know the last time they won it?
Okay, hold on.
The Jacksonville Jaguars will win their division. I didn't stutter. No, that's a bold prediction. Do you know the last time they won it? I don't care what the last time they won it. You wanted the bold prediction. That's bold. That is bold. 1999.
Damn, Prime called that shit,
You know
man.
who else is in it?
Prime
Because
called
I'm
that
with you. I just
week
have
one.
the facts out there.
He said, give me a bold prediction. Jacksonville win their division.
Indy's gonna do. Somebody said the last time they won it, you had heard. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't even need to talk no more. What I just did, I'm out of here, man.
Prime time stupid.
One second.
I'm going home.
Prime stupid.
Have a good weekend.
It was on NFL Network. They showed him what he did. He said, I don't need to talk no more. I'm out. I'm out.
Coming back. Coming back.
Hey, we're back. Right now, just real quick, I don't want to. I know there's still some people. Hey, I wasn't trying to piss people off at Peach County. Just saying, Calhoun won according to the game that played. So we still family down there in Peach County. Sorry, y'all. Just don't cut me up. Just say that's they're the champs right now. I know y'all went down there and got in front of GHSA. They're the champs right now. So don't want them problems right now. But real quick, man, I want to talk about this, and it's a story that I want everybody to understand. Whatever, and for everybody who listens out of state and all that, there's a school up here called Hakeville Charter that won the 2A championship. Maceo, tell people a little bit about the way Hakeville Charter conditions are.
So, and we'll talk about it
And
more
depth
in depth
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
But I want people to understand a little bit now.
But these guys, limited weight room facility, 0 practice field. These guys have to go. They have to get rides from the parents. They have to get dropped off to a field to get special team work in because the field has lines, and then get back to the school to finish practice. Everything they've done all season, ever since they've been there. This year 5 of the school.
Right.
Year 5 of the program. They basically have put everybody on notice. Listen, all that shiny stuff, don't believe it. Hard work, dedication, and excellent coaching is what brought those guys a state championship.
Yeah.
Can't put a price on it.
Even if you have, because to hear this, and I always say this because whenever there's an inner city school or a school that's close to the inside of Atlanta, I always feel like if they make it far,
Right.
I have to always stand up and applaud because they don't have the same facilities as people. I'm from Lincoln County. We had about 5,000 people. I had practice fields, I had shiny uniforms, I had a good weight room. I had it all. And that was a Class A program. For this school, a AA program, to not even have a field they can practice on, had to get in the car, go practice special team because they got lines, and then get back in the car and come finish practice.
The field they
Do they have lights?
No.
So they have to have practice before lights go out.
The field that they practice on is on the side of a busy street, and it's not game day width or length. They have they've constructed something to look like goalposts.
Wow.
Just to work on their kicking game.
Wow.
Listen, you can ride down Buffington Road and see them basically on the side of the road every day. Practicing. When we always hear people talk about getting it out the mud.
Yeah.
That's the term the kids like to use. Listen, nobody could do what Hakeville Charter did, and man, just salute to those kids, that coaching staff, man, the community up and down Buffalo, to basically have a group of kids who wanted to play in the dome for their community. Because listen, they basically played 15 home games.
Yeah.
They don't have a home stadium.
No, they played 15 away.
So they have to get on the bus every week to go to Banneker or go to wherever they go, and to be on the road, to lose a coin flip, and to know they have to go a week later to Raven County and understand this, everybody. If you didn't see the game, they dominated Raven.
They beat that game.
The score was 34-10 before he emptied the bench.
Yeah.
They got two cheap touchdowns because he wanted to make sure every kid played in a state championship game.
That tells you about the mentality of this team too, because everybody said one phrase at the beginning of the year: we want to get to the Benz.
Big body Benz. Everybody talked about the Benz.
So for what the kids had to go through, they never played at home. They had to travel all the time. And the one thing that they thought was guaranteed was playing in the Benz was taken away from them. Most people would have folded.
But this was crazy. And I kind of laughed. I kind of laughed about this. Only this team, with everything they've already been through, only this team would have been equipped to do it.
And they like to say,
they didn't whine or complain. They were like, okay, we're going to Raven.
We're going to finish the job.
We're going to finish it.
And they finished it.
Thoroughly dominated Raven County. It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Wasn't even close. I was looking at it online. I was like, man, look here. I mean, beat these kids up.
So when we hear a story like this, I think this story, hopefully we might I want to do a deeper story. We'll have Coach here, but I want to get some kids because this is a story you have to hear.
Yeah, we're going to go do a doc. We're going to go do a doc.
Because
we're going to shoot a doc.
A lot of teams wouldn't have did it, but for them to get the one thing that they fought all year for, taken away from them, and then say, you know what, we still got one thing bigger.
It didn't matter.
It's their ring.
It didn't matter.
And I hope that I don't know the situation of the kids. I hope that we can get people, if they need rings, we hope all these kids get their rings. You deserve your rings. because y'all have been through enough as a city to not have a field, to not have a thing, not this, not that, and you still won.
So all you coaches who complaining about what y'all, well, you know, if you got a weight room and you got a field, some of y'all, most of y'all got field turf. A lot of y'all got 2-3 practice fields.
Somebody got indoor field now.
Right, listen. We don't want to hear, and this is what was crazy about Hayfield Charter. They were willing to go play anybody. We'll go play whoever.
Yep.
They didn't care about classification, anything. Listen, put us on the schedule, we'll come play. And we'll come put hands on you.
So Wednesday special show, we have our guy, our Coach Pope be up here.
Kevin Pope.
He's big time. You know, that's a very good picture of Pope at the end of one of the game at the semifinal.
Listen, when I went to signing day last year and to see the love that those guys have for those kids, dog, they almost cried for every kid who signed. And they had 2 or 3 kids who signed D1, I mean FBS.
And they play talented.
But they, like, the kids who went to the smaller schools, wherever they went, they were proud of every kid. It's a lot of coaches that don't do that. So many people want to just take credit for the big name kid. You got to be proud of every kid that goes to school, because that's the goal. And so we gotten away from that, Glaze.
We got to get to where when a kid goes to school on free money for anything,
period,
he needs to be applauded.
Because you have to start asking a lot of these kids, well, where you go? You worried about what somebody, well, where did you go? Where did you play? Because a lot of y'all, again, is crazy, and you don't believe it. After high school, when you turn your stuff in, for a lot of you guys, that's it.
Because once you leave that field,
you will never play the game again.
Because I thought I was. I gave mine up. I was like, there it is. No more playing for me. It's academic time. Lord, didn't know I was going to play 4 more years at Morris Brown. But yeah, one more time, hand clap for Hayfield Charter, man. Hey, man. Congratulations, kids.
Can we get a round of applause for Hayfield Charter one more time?
Very good, Hayfield Charter. Very proud of you guys. So supportive. We're going to wrap this show up when we come back, man.
Maybe I'll get a state championship ring.
We'll be right back.
Maybe I'll get a ring.
Yeah, Smith, it was a great story, man. Mario say, my boy Mario from Jacksonville say, they either had the inner cities or you just treated the same way in Jacksonville. Bad system, bad, property, but they still would win. My boy Court say he in. If they do a fundraiser, he in. He'll put in for the rings, man.
Okay.
So let's get some things. We'll talk to Coach Wednesday, Court, see what they need, because I think these kids need their ring, man. That's the only thing that make it even official.
Yeah.
You couldn't play in the Benz. You didn't play in the Mercedes-Benz Dome. Had to travel to Raven.
Up in the mountains of Raven.
Had to go to Raven. Come on, man.
Oh, Dad. Just run down already.
Yep.
Good show, man.
We have one more segment. Okay, y'all did you?
Hey, Jerry, I think I deserve a ring. I ain't never won no state championship. I think I deserve a ring.
Here he go. Here he go.
I'm the biggest Hayfield Charter cheerleader, Jerry. Can I borrow J ring on so I can borrow May, I can borrow Bud ring on Mondays and Wednesdays. And borrow Jeremy ring on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And they can kick them on the weekend. They don't need to wear them to school.
They don't need to wear them. All right.
I just want to walk around and flex with it one time.
He got a lot of rings. The damn Kansas kids. Elko.
Elko.
They need to go up though. I'm just gonna say that. Y'all got too much talent down there.
A lot of people want them to move.
Y'all need to move up.
A lot of people trying to bait them. Like, y'all need to move up.
Y'all need to move up.
Jared said it was cold up there, Raven. Up there in the mountains.
Oh, you in the mountain, baby?
I know it was cold. Look, it looked cold. I was watching it on the laptop. I was like, it look cold out there.
Yeah. Yeah, football isn't for everyone. Make sure Smitty say you need to stop, man. Try and get your ring, man.
Oh, I'm going to get me a ring.
You see how he is, Smitty?
Uh-huh.
He was close, though.
15 seconds.
I thought you would get one in 14. Was it 15 14? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I just, y'all were there, man. Maze was there. You was there. You had your ring, order, size, everything, man.
Coming back. Look up. Thanks.
And you know we're going to that Crush Recap brought to you by
Blunt Power.
Blunt Power 3 Spray Last for Days. You can find out more about
Blunt Power.
Go to their website, bluntpower.com, or go to their Facebook page and or Twitter page at Blunt Power.
So I just figured out I would be able to borrow rings. So
You can borrow rings?
Bug, Jeremy, Coach Pope say I can borrow his too.
You want to borrow mine?
No, I don't want to borrow yours.
Hey, why you can't borrow mine, man?
Cause, man.
Lincoln County, we got rings, man.
Y'all got rings, but y'all ain't got these new rings. Y'all got like them rings,
Hey.
but like they gonna get some bling blow.
See how you doing?
Right, right. I want
my
you.
ring look good though.
I know your ring look good, but you know what I'm saying. I want you. You see when Willa came here, you see what's it called when Coach White bought them rings in.
Yeah.
See, y'all ring it look like.
Hey,
that.
Smitty say you a Douglas legend though, man. That matters though, right?
Man, I would trade in my legendary status for a championship.
And yeah, Marty Brown, we weren't even close.
No, it was a 5-way tie for the conference championship, and we weren't part of the 5.
We went.
It was a 5. Listen, how lame was our conference? It was a 5-way tie to SIAC, and we weren't part of it. We weren't in the 5.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to pause a little bit because that's a painful time back then, boy.
Yeah.
5-way tie, and we weren't even in the 5-way.
5-way tie. We wasn't in the tie.
We was stepping over what Crow Greg would say at home.
Oh, yeah, homecoming. We showing up. We stepping over floats.
We was stepping over floats.
Interrupt the parade.
Every game we played, we was homecoming.
But we broke Alabama and them off.
We showed the ha.
We broke Alabama and them off.
Ha, your homecoming.
I went 6 on A&M to win the game, and I almost got us a 15-yard penalty
We almost got to fight.
for gyrating my hips down there to the marching band.
We beat y'all A&M. We got on that bus and beat y'all.
But we got lost, everything.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Yeah. Coach Greg gave us the classic. Now that one
That wasn't we ought to win us.
that one that was Savannah State. We got the weather.
We got the way out of Savannah. And we won that game.
And we won that game too, down in the rain.
We did, man.
We ran that receiver screen about 13
You know, when we
times.
won, man, okay. Maybe that's what part of our problem. There wasn't much humility when we won. Like, we beat Morehouse in their field.
Well, because we had to walk over there.
We stumped we walked through their campus.
So how we can't get a bus to work from
The bus broke down,
the
man.
bus, bro? We couldn't get a good working bus from Morris Brown
2 miles away.
to Morehouse.
Around the corner. We couldn't get a bus. Well, y'all don't understand, boy.
So we had to walk. Now we were dressed for the game.
We were dressed as heck.
We were spatted, everything. We were dressed for the game. We walked to Morehouse.
We walked to Morehouse,
won the game,
won the game.
and then walked back.
Had to
Now,
walk back.
Walking back was fun.
Now, we talked so much trash.
We talked so much trash walk across Day campus and Clark campus.
Yeah, we talked so much trash.
Yeah.
You catch
Y'all don't know nothing about black college football.
55 guys in uniform talking trash all the way back home.
55 guys
With coaches.
with coaching staff.
They got us back the next year, though. Boy,
Yeah, they got
they
us
had to
back.
ride the top of the hill and walk down the hill and beat us, then walk back up the hill and got the bus.
Yeah. At least they had a bus. We ain't had no bus.
Yeah, I don't know how they got the good bus, but
Yeah. We couldn't even get a bus to go from around the
I mean, it was around the corner.
Around the
I mean,
corner.
y'all
2
understand?
turns.
2 turns.
on Fast Street
Yep.
and then right there by Morehouse.
Cause back then the street was open.
Street was open.
Right.
We went right by the library, made that right. We went right by Steagles and made the right on the Fast Street.
Yeah.
And been right there at BT Harvey.
The game that we had to walk to Morehouse, we won.
We won.
The next one they came to us, they beat us.
We ran choice 2 about 20 times.
Yeah, we heard them that game.
And then they hit red. They jumped the
Just
cross.
jumped to our cross.
And,
Coach Greg called the heck out of that play.
and red got behind J-Rock.
Coach called that play. I get Coach Craig. He called that play.
Good.
We walked across the field.
Good.
Boy, that was a good play. You know, when we won, everybody knew it.
And
Only game that we didn't talk a lot of trash with that Savannah State game because it was rainy, it was muddy. We were just glad we walked out of that stadium on that game.
Yeah.
We won that game.
Yeah. Horrible conditions down there at Savannah State.
Yeah, they
that
tried
night.
to. That's when they had those 2 Georgia boys that transferred that basically had to leave.
They had I can't think of
They were
his
2
name
big
right
boys.
now.
They were
Yeah.
there. They had
Beans.
they just left Georgia. They were 6'5" apiece, and we still got it.
We trapped the food out of them.
We still got in them.
We trapped the food out. I told Coach Greg, you call that receiver screen one more time. I'm gonna throw up. It was hard to get traction in the mud. He told me, son, to cut that tape off my shoes. Well, first of all, I'm not cutting the tape off my shoes. In fact, I'm gonna spat up again at halftime.
I think yearly we need to tell the story about Fort Valley and your black spat. So we're gonna save it for 2018.
Hey man, Black spat was outlawed. It was really shameful.
But you were part of it, Maceo.
But it was really shameful. I had a good game.
You did, but Shane didn't.
It was shameful.
Shane didn't. And you wore black spat with him, and both of y'all got cussed out, and we all got cussed out because of it.
Yeah. Hey, man. I was a trendsetter, baby. Hey, whatever, man.
He was a trendsetter, but he got us all cussed out.
Hey, man, listen. We knew going in.
How can two cover?
Shane say, call fit the double bingo. Fit the double bingo? Son, get out. Get out on me. Get out. Matter of fact, I don't want no more black spat in this program. That joker would come. That joker would come find me in pre. I used to have to hide from Coach Greg. He'd come find me in pregame to make sure I had either white tape on or I had socks on. Cause I would, so like, I put my socks up under my tights.
Yeah, because you had to hide them.
Right.
Because he was looking at you every game.
Yeah, so I was like, so what I would start doing, I just wouldn't go out of pregame. Yeah.
Y'all see what we had to do with it, Morris Brown?
Wide outs, baby. Wide outs, baby. Wide outs.
And we had a limited supply of tape.
I wouldn't have my own. I have my own tape.
I know, but then everybody was trying to copy y'all. Because you remember all the receivers would tape their jerseys up underneath?
Wide outs, baby. Wide outs, baby.
We didn't have that much tape, Leah.
Hey, find somebody who could dress better than me on game day. I dare you to find them.
Y'all came out tight.
Hey, man.
We look like $1 million, but sometimes we play like 20 cents. That's why your boy got you at that 50-yard line.
Concussion?
Oh, man. Hey,
can I sue Mario Brown for that? Can I get concussion protocol?
Might be that 20 years might be the went through, man.
Statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations. Yeah, the school even, they ain't got a program no more, man.
Hey, man, let's rock this puppy up.
Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Mace.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, everybody out there. Cork say Clark Central used to have a police escort when they played. Come on, man. Thank you all out there. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Hey, man, thank y'all. We appreciate it, man.
We gone, man. We gone.